Hello, welcome to Channel Messages with Sandra. Today is June 4th, 2023. I memorized that sucker because I always forget. We're doing the energies for June, and timing is fluid. This is for Geminis. Whether you're a Gemini, a Gemini, one's about to enter your life, or you just want to learn about Geminis. I remind people, and you probably know already, timing is fluid. Hold on to the messages. It might be for the future. I frequently get feedback 5, 7 years later saying, yes, that was the name of my grandmother, and confirmations and validations. So hold on to it sometimes. If you're not resonating with it, of course, you move on. And another one will just catch you. How I read and how I speak about how I'm reading are tutorials. These are mini classes at the same time as I'm channeling. Yes, I am a medium and a channeler, so there you go. You get psychic tips. Okay, so I have Denise Lynn's The Sacred Forest Oracle. I'm going to use that only if I need a clarifier. So let's take that out of the picture just for a minute. Or 2 or 10. Let's see how it works. And this is the Gilded Royale, Tarot Royale. I like this deck. I use it frequently with zodiacs. But I just love this deck. I've been going without a tablecloth or anything. The wood is a little older. It's got some, it shows some experience. Some people might call that age. They might call that injuries, but it's experience. We all have life experiences, yes? Doesn't mean you throw it out or give it away. It's a good desk. Okay. Ace of Cups. I still am working with the camera and the light. You see, I noticed that yesterday with doing all the zodiacs. The light was right there, but you can't see it all the time when I'm looking from here. Yeah, I'm like several inches away. So, Ace of Cups, Gemini. This is perfect for you today because this tells us you have so many options, which is nice. Aces are new on average. They're new, not all the time, but most of the time they're new. But it can be new ideas. Fish are good luck. Goldfish, the koi, the moons. If we can complete a full moon cycle, we feel better because we know that it's a new day. But this card also says, what are you looking at? If you keep staring into what you don't have, what you have might leave. Because you see, this is overfilling, but overfilled. But in a way, when you look at that, is it really overflowing? And the reason why I asked that question is because why is the water flowing out? Or your energy, why is it leaving your body, your existence, your aura? Why is the chi, prana leaving your being? Why? I'm also seeing Pisces around you. This can be good luck. Pisces are wonderful. They invented the word stereotype because you can stereotype. They invented these things to put words to actions and objects and meanings because that's how we communicate. So on average, with that in mind, on average, Pisces are darlings. Life is crazy, ups and downs, and it can change people's personality or make them who they are. Yes, all experiences make us who we are. But Pisces, they just come with a good heart. And not everyone comes with a blank slate. I like how people say that we're all a blank slate, but we're not. We come with cellular and spiritual DNA and memories. That's why most children can see spirit. Most children know where home was, because this is just the avatar. This is just temporary. This card tells us the Pisces are surrounding you and they will keep coming. Most of them are wonderful. Give them a chance. Safety first, as I always say, use your own intuition. But this is give some of the Pisces and the people, or even just water signs, give them a chance. Second, third chances are truly up to you. But this is give them a chance. So if your heart has been, that's another thing with this eye. It almost like acts like a boundary or a wall. We harden ourselves if we've been hurt. Like I don't want to make any more decisions. I don't want to wait, but yet I don't want to be hurt again. That's what this says. I don't want to be hurt again. Not one more friggin' time. So this says Ace of emotions, beginning of emotions. If a new relationship is just burgeoning, let it. We know your boundaries. Know what your boundaries are. And sometimes we don't know every single one until someone crosses them or bumps up into them. And it's like, oh, okay, that's a boundary. I don't like it. Not having it. Don't do it again. And then you go back to, and you could be with someone 50 years. I've counseled people that are 50, 60 years married. And it's like, I don't want to do the kitchen anymore. I don't want to cook. I don't want to do the laundry. Why does he and why does she? And tell them to stop. So you didn't mind, or you felt that was your duty or obligation, or you were happy to do it. Use your own words, but you can come to a point and change the playbook. Just change it up. Say, that was me, that was then. Today is a new day, and here are my rules, my guidelines. They don't have to be rules and harsh and say, okay, follow this. You must. Okay, let's see what else we have in store. King of Wands. King of Wands. I'm getting two different ways to read this. So, one, because it's almost like the ace, if you're going to go to the beginning instead of like regular playing cards, it would be 11. But it's the one, and then the king is the end of the series with the minor or pip cards. This is the beginning and the end, and not the end as it's over, as end is in surrender to the passion, surrender to the feelings. Just give it a try. But there is someone coming for you or in your life already. Use your own intuition, but this says for some of you, this is passionate. This person's going to almost feel like they sweep you off your feet. The only caution here, because we want to explore, we want to have experiences, we want to have love, we want to have passion, we want to have adventure. The caution here is just watch, I'm going to say playboy, but that's an old word. The player. Just watch the player. Male, female, doesn't matter. Watch that person. Watch that narcissist. Because sometimes the King of Wands can really, think of the King of Wands as it hits all the elements. It hits all the elements only if you have metal. around a wand, which this deck does. So you need earth to make a wand. If you're going to make it, obviously, if you're going to make it from natural fibers. You need the metal, and that's the air. It reminds me of love because it's the passion. It's like the magician's wand. So be careful when this person is coming, or if they've already arrived. There's, for some of you, there's an illusion there. I watch, be very, very cautious. That's when you want to be cautious. Okay, so the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords can rush in and then stop and assess the situation. Well, the time to assess the situation is back here at the beginning of the Ace. It's okay to meet them. It's okay to hang out with them. It's okay to flirt, do whatever. But if you're going to get serious, or if you want a serious relationship, or if you want love long term, that this is, don't rush in, because the Knight of Swords will rush in. So whether it's you rushing in or someone rushing to you, take your time. Take your time. This is almost like back up, because if the aces, as we discussed, are the beginning, kings are sort of the conclusion of that pip, now we got to go backwards to the knight. Why? Pages are where we're learning and exploring and getting our act together. Knights just want to go ahead, except for the Knight of Pentacles. He's kind of slow, but he should be. Knight of Swords is just rushing in and cutting through the BS, but maybe not such in a great way, because you see how he's on a cliff? This is not the Fool that's on a cliff in most decks. This is the Knight. He knows exactly what he's doing, and you see that horse already has one leg up. They're going to venture and either jump, well, you'd have to jump, leap, gallop to that edge on the other side. He's not backing up. Knight of Swords doesn't back up. So remember that when you're looking for love, you're looking for the new partner, you're looking for business, you're looking for the job, adventure. This is more playful. I'm feeling more playful with this reading. And yes, love can be, and it should be, a little playful, maybe even a lot playful, in between the work and the dishes. And pay attention to the Knight of Swords. Pay attention to you if you're rushing in everything. Don't rush when you're driving. Don't rush to get work done, because, yes, do some people work better under pressure? Yes, but believe it or not, that's rare. They'll misspell a word. They won't do the job appropriately. They'll think they did, and somebody will find a little error with it later on. So this is not to rush. Cups, slow. Wands, everyone says fire, fire, fire. But I see wands as air. You need air and oxygen, well, to live and breathe, obviously. But you need it to burn. Take the time, and so you have double air. Take the time, triple air, because aces incorporate all elements. Take the time to get to know someone. Don't rush. Let them take their time to get to know you. That's even better, because yes, we want to know them, but we don't want to put on a false front. So many people put on their best behavior, the best Sunday clothes, if you will, the best makeup, and that's what you look like without makeup. And within reason, not everyone, you can't look exactly. That's the point of wearing a little makeup. But that's not the real you. If you're wearing all particular type of clothing. That's not the real you, because what are you wearing at home to bed? So pay attention to that. Don't rush into the new job. Don't rush into the love, the relationship, the partnership. Obviously, we're going to say it again. No rushing when you're in a vehicle. Oh, nice. So the energies for this month for you, Gemini, there's passion coming your way. It is always recommended, and you probably heard this before a million zillion times, maybe. We need to like ourselves and love ourselves in order to have a better relationship, to have a true, authentic relationship. And what does the word authentic mean? It just means being sincere. So when I'm authentic, well, are you? Are you holding in your stomach? Are you wearing a padded bra? Are you anything, wearing particular clothing or jewelry or something that says, oh, I have a lot of money, and then you don't? So figure out where, and all of that is okay too. There is never, ever, ever any judgment in the spirit world. Not in that regard. We're here to have these experiences. So it's your journey. You do what you want. Head to toe. If you want to, I don't care, whatever it is, head to toe. That's fine. There's no judgment in spirit. But this is, what are you looking for? If you're looking for something authentic, something that's lasting, all this good luck. If you're looking for him or her, for the passion, the creativity, watch for the narcissist, watch for the charmer. That can be a little harsh. Don't rush into anything. And oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? Yin and yang. Alpha and the Omega. This is perfect. We're born, we live, and we transition out and then do it again. So while we're here, let's do it as healthy. Make sure you're hydrated, happy, balanced, and the great healer of this earth is the sun. Some people, I do have a friend who can't tolerate the sun at all. She just can't tolerate. She's not happy in it. Everyone's different, but that's an anomaly. The sun is where we get our downloads and our messages from. The sun is equivalent to any, or the best shaman, the best healer, 5,000 times over. So I guess that's not equivalent, but that feeling of how it's that equal feeling. So whatever you think of the best healer, the best teacher you've ever had, that feeling, that sense of help, assistance, I don't want to say awe, to be AWE. I watch my accent sometimes. People say, I don't know what you said. Not to be in awe. There's one thing to appreciate somebody's schooling and appreciate somebody's gifts and how they share or how they live or what they've learned. That's okay. It's another thing to put somebody up on a pedestal. Put no one up on a pedestal except for yourself, and not in a hubris way. So let's do one more card. Oh, there we go. That's the choice. You have the choice to rush in. Many, many years ago, people would rush in, everyone eloped. And it worked out many times. Don't rush. Take the blinders off. You see the eye? Don't cover up just to have a relationship. Sometimes, we do what we have to do until we can do what we want to do. But that usually applies to a job or a living situation. Pay attention. Pay attention to, because the swords pointed down are usually a no. If they're pointed up, obviously it's usually a yes. That's a yes. That's a yes. This isn't take your time. because the messages are still the same. Doesn't matter where that's pointed. It's the beginning and the end. Although I'm going to take, so to throw in on everything, just to toss it in there. You have the bee spirit. Number 5, that's changes. Prosperity. Prosperity is not always financial. It would be nice if it was a good 80% of the time, but it's not always financial. Prosperity is the extra flowers. Like the tiger lilies, on the bottom of this is just something I learned and something I can do. Maybe look it up before you do it. And don't do it from places that spray their lawn or spray their flowers. Don't do it from a park, one of those botanical places, because they're usually treating their flowers and herbs, usually. But if you know if it's organic and grown in good soil and grown with love, you can pick the tiger lilies, and on the bottom of the little cup behind here, that little spot, you break it open, it's the sweetest nectar. So what do we have? Sweet nectar with bees. So be yourself, be authentic, be in love with you, be in like with you. You will balance. Take your time between decisions and the partnership will grow. Take your time. And to make the honey, it takes a little time. And it's nice because that says you're getting a honey. Whether you're getting a honey to call someone honey or, we know it's excellent food source. It lasts forever on a shelf and very healthy, especially local honey and non-processed. I like this reading for Geminis. I just want to get one more. Oh, look. That's love. 2 of Cups. But again, what do we have with 2s? You're going to have a decision. If there is a triangle or a choice between 2 lovers or a choice between 2 jobs, sit with yourself. That's the patience. Don't rush. Don't rush with that Knight of Swords. Don't rush. 2 of Swords, take your time. But the good news is many of you will be choosing the correct path, will have the right choice. Okay, that's Gemini. Thank you for waiting, Gemini. I always offer that if you want a longer reading from this, or just a reading in general, for extended, just let me know. I think you can comment or DM me or something here. I like this reading because I'm going to end how I usually end. Taking off from this. Be yourself. Be happy. Find the joy. Find the beauty. Notice it. It's right there. Look in the mirror. Say I love you to yourself. You're passionate. You're creative. You're strong. Don't rush. That's it. Okay. Thank you. You are loved. You are loved, and you are lovable. Absolutely worthy. Treat yourself as that. Learn as much as you can. Get the wisdom, and you'll get enlightenment. Acquire. Recognize. And you're good. Okay. Go play.